Morning everyone, welcome back. It's Monday morning. What are we at? 7:04. It's very fresh and wet this morning. We had a lot of rain yesterday afternoon and I had the task of finishing accounts, so we had that to do yesterday, which was obviously mind-blowingly, amazingly brilliant fun. Not really, but it needed to be done. But it's the last of it for another 3 months, so that's good. What we got coming up? So I've got a doctor's appointment coming up. I've got to go back and see my specialist, get checked up again. Obviously already given the bloods, so they should be at Oxford now, so I'll just wait for my guy to kind of call us in and we'll have another chat and see what's what with my health with regards to the cancer. It's always fun. Wait 3 months and be told if you're good or bad. It's like a firing squad that doesn't shoot. Sucks. And then this week we've got a lot of good stuff coming in. I've got to place an order for a new sub, which we're going to touch on. It's WaveTech product, a shallow sub that is absolutely mind-blowingly good. Works in a really tiny space, makes the JL one look rubbish. So I'm excited to get that on board and start selling it, because it is, I've heard it and it's amazing. And we've got one of those booked in for an installation. So Shane come and see me at the weekend, which is Mason's dad. Mason's the one with the quad box in the caddy. He's just bought himself a import R32. Excuse me, import R32 Golf from Japan. So it's really clean, really dry, beautiful car, and now needs some stereo stuff in it. So we're going to do a 5-channel WaveTech amp. We're going to do the low sub. We're going to do a bit of a boot enclosure, like a false floor sub box in it, and you'll see how small it needs to be. It's brilliant. Speakers in the front, speakers in the back, Pioneer 950 Evo head unit, face kit, whole system. So it's going to be wicked. It's going to be a real nice transformation. And then we've got loads of stuff coming up as well, like lots of other jobs as well. It's going to be a busy old time at the minute. We've got to get the box finished, or at least get it constructed, sanded and stained, and then we can start testing. And today I should have the first Warhorse in Europe. It should be on its way to me, hopefully be delivered today, so we can look at that later on as well. We've got an S-Cell. The car has PPF. I might give Ollie a shout, just ask him if there's anything I may need to be aware of while I'm drilling out the PPF, so we don't ruin anything. But other than that, I'm going to get off to the shop, start my day, get a coffee, and go from there, boys. See you soon.
Morning, welcome to Monday. So, first one we have in this morning is this lovely beast.
Mercedes SLS.
S what?
SLS.
SLS. Gull wing doors. 6.3 V8. We have this in for parking sensor diagnostics. We have mirror fault we're having a look at on the passenger side. This one doesn't seem to adjust, but seems to fold in and out, so it's still got power, but the actual mirror adjustment isn't working. Center light cluster, interior light is vibrating and rattling, so we've got a couple of little bits to do. This has got parking sensors that aren't working, which is why we're having a look at them. So we've got factory fitted parking sensors, but we need to have a look and see what's going on, whether it's the cabling and what's going on with it. This had been wrapped before, so the bumpers and stuff have been taken off, so we want to have a look and make sure that things are just plugged back in, or whether it's just a simple issue like that. If not, we'll be looking at replacing them with something.
We ain't going to replace these with anything but Mercedes parts.
Of course, of course. So that is the plan of action. It's just a little bit nice. We were talking about how far back the engine is. You've got 6 foot of crumple zone before you get to the engine, so providing you don't hit anything quite quickly, you're all right. Right, we'll give you a shout back a little bit later on once we've worked out what's going on, and we'll give you a bit more of an update soon. See you in a bit. Right then, so, thank you. Bit of an update for you. Front bumper is off.
Wing mirror is out.
Front bumper is off. Alex has been playing around with the diag and finding out codes and all sorts of bits. There's quite a few. Found that sensors 2, 3, 4 and 5 are not working. Fronts being 1 to 4, because there's only 4 sensors on the front, and rears being 5 to 8.
You did maths then?
I did. Mate, man.
Smoke.
Honestly, I nearly had a stroke. It was. I had to work out numbers and shit.
5.
Yeah, if that one's 1 to 4, what comes after 4? No idea. Right.
All these fingers.
I haven't got enough fingers on one hand.
He's here. There we go.
Oh, shiny. Got distracted really quickly there.
This stuff's coming today.
Oh, yeah. So,
anyway, back in hand.
Back in hand. So this was, like I touched on earlier, this has been wrapped by a company in London. It was originally matte black, and now it has had the wrap.
No, it was originally silver and it was wrapped.
Sorry, yes, it was originally silver, wrapped matte black, then it's been taken off, found that loads of the stuff has been damaged, and that they've had some PPF put on it after some minor repair work. We found that the bumper's had some damage in the past. There's some fiberglass here, some plastic welding here. The bumper polystyrene, or like the crushy stuff, has been broken. There's another cut of pieces of it down there. That should be in one piece. It's been broken into about 4 maybe. So we've worked out that the left passenger front sensor, which will be, I had to work this out, is this one, is working, which is 1.
Which is here.
2, 3 and 4 are not working, and what we've found is, if you can see, that is all focus. Hocus pocus, focus. Focus. It's green. Look at it. So that is corrosion, and essentially what we found is that the plug
wasn't put back in.
Wasn't plugged in.
Along with lots of other bolts on the car
so
that weren't actually fitted.
We found these bolts aren't the factory ones. They've got little 10mm with nylocks on. These brackets weren't bolted to the car at all. We found lots of screws that are left undone on both sides. This inner skin that the bumper actually, or the outer side of the bumper bolts to or clips to, on this side, the top piece of it has been absolutely chewed to bits. There should be a loop here, and then it does smell like a fish and chip shop.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah. So we've got rivets that have been put through poorly, and just general fuckery. General fuckery. That needs to be a t-shirt, doesn't it? Just general fuckery.
We found fuckery.
We have found it. So we've got
a car like this.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just stupid.
The bumper has been warped as well, where it's been heated too much. This we've seen some pictures, and they shouldn't have these little waves in it.
It's supposed to be flat.
It's supposed to be flat. So yeah, general fuckery is afoot. So we're gonna get him to come back, come and have a look.
And the wing mirror motor is gone this side.
That was it. Alex has been playing with the wing mirror and found
the wing mirror's apart. We've got, as you can see, it rotates in a 3-way axis, but it won't go one. Oh, there we go. If you force it, it will, but it is not happy. So it needs a new one of these.
Damn.
Yeah, so new motor this side, and that should be the wing mirror sorted. We've now got to look at the centre light cluster and fix the rattling of the plastics, and then figure out which one of the back sensors is number 5, because that's also...
Yeah, not sure whether it's this side or that side, but we're going to work that out in a minute. So yeah, fun in the sun, or the rain, sort of sun. See you soon. Boys, it's here. This boy's very happy. Lots of goodies.
Excited. Yeah, we've got some O-gauge.
Some O-gauge
There's a reason
cable.
why we've got O-gauge. Look at this. This is the first. Nice, boys. Thank you. Some kicker.
Some big boy stickers.
Yeah. So this is the first Warhorse amplifier in Europe. Not just England, Europe.
So the table.
All the Americans are grabbing them up. So this is the new kicker Warhorse. 5,000 watts dynamic power, 3,600 watts RMS. RMS.
Mint.
And it will achieve on its birth certificate 4,587 watts. So what do we get here? Some massive screws to hold it down and a couple of Allens for the terminals. We've got a destruction manual, foam packaging. We have, oh, sexy bass remote. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's nice. Oh,
that
it's
is
got a
brilliant.
knurled end, look. It's got textured on it. Textured knurled end. And it says on it, look, kicker Warhorse, so you know you've got proper shit. Oh, that's good. And it's got a little cap that you can move over to keep the controller in, so it doesn't fall out. That's sick, right? Put that to
Well, with the
one
amount of bass you're going to be playing, you kind of need it.
different style of 3.5mm jack with the locating thing to hold it in. This side we've got a data cable and nice.
Oh, that's cool.
A little display. Now my guessing is this will tell you what the amp is putting out, possibly. Oh yes, so we've got power, temperature and volts out. Nice. That's so
cool.
sick. Right, that's that. And that. And then oh my god! Right, I'm not exaggerating this, right? That is heavy. That is heavy. Oh my days.
Oh, look at it.
No, wait. 2 pairs of O-gauge ins and outs. So we've got 12 volt in, ground, 12 volt in, ground, and it's O-gauge. And it is really O-gauge, not this much shielding and that much cable. This is O-gauge. On the other side, it's got, is that a 4 gauge or an 8 gauge? That might be 8 gauge speaker cable. I've got power kit running my sub. We've got RCA in and out, gain level adjuster, high and low level input, competition mode on or off, low pass filter, subsonic filter, and DC offset on or off. And again, another twerky boy for the bass remote. And then we've got 2 pairs of positives and negative outputs.
Sorry, look at the vents though.
I know this.
That is cool.
Like, I'm not being funny, right? Look at that. Excuse my sweaty fingers, but look at the build. You get your little horse. You get the logo. It's chromed, cut out, and then you've got the heat soak. There's damage on it though. There's a mark on it. That's a shame. Good old DPD. But look at that bad boy. That's a unit, and it's heavy. Like, that's a heavy amp.
That's cool ass.
That's nice, isn't it? What a beast. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed the remote bottom top, and then you get your ins and outs. That's cool. Right. Fuck the work. Let's put this in the van.
Alright, bet. I'm down.
No, we got to put the box first. That's cool. Thank you, Kicker.
4,587. Hello.
Wow. What a unit. First one in Europe.
First one in Europe. That is uber
Awesome.
cool. Uber cool.
That is cool. Wow.
See these bolts, right? Fuck you lot, right? You're all gonna come out.
Oh, the roof. Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
awesome.
thought the quad box was bad. Just you wait, right?
And we got marine gauge 0 gauge as well. A little key ring.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I bought some fresh O gauge because we're gonna need it.
Of course, kicker O gauge as well.
Kicker, yeah, not
Gotta
this,
be.
not this CCA bollocks. This is proper copper. This is intended to be many amps running through it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. OFC.
That's it. Oxygen free. Copper wireless, 100% OFC. Proper copper, not crappy coated aluminium. And it's heavy. So yeah, that's the speaker cable for our
Mint.
for our solo wax. Now that's going to be.
All jokes aside, we have got a kicker power kit that is big enough to run just as speaker cable.
We've got some. We'll have to use 8 gauge for the terminals. It'll have to be 8 gauge like power cable for the speaker terminals.
Oh goddamn!
It's going to push some power. Going to push some watts. Happy days.
Right then.
Let's get back on with the Merc.
See you soon. Right then. So, bit of an update. Just after lunch, Merc is coming back together. So front end is back on. Bumper is back on. Back end of it is pretty much ready to go. Alex is just tinkering with the interior mirror as the plastic on it rattles and makes a horrible noise, and the driver has to pretty much keep hold of it while he's driving. The last thing you pretty much want to be doing while you're cruising along at the speed limit is trying to concentrate on holding the interior light in.
There's other things you should be doing one-handed.
Well, god damn. But this thing is pretty much done. I'm going to give the customer a phone call, let him know it's all ready to go. And then, yeah, get on with some sub building, some box building, that sort of stuff. We've put the parking sensors back together. We managed to get the fronts working. We have got one that is still down, which is the driver's side far right. We need to get that one replaced. The other 3 have come back to life after plugging them in.
The loom is damaged.
Wouldn't you believe it? The loom is damaged. There is on the connector that's on this side, there is the locking tab is missing. So it looks like someone's gone at it with a screwdriver and absolutely battered it.
That was the wrap company in London that messed it all up.
So the company that's wrapped this has, when they've taken all the bits off to actually wrap each individual component, they've just gone at it with a hammer and a screwdriver, giving it, yeah?
Let's put this back together, right?
Let's put this back together. So we've got missing bolts and stuff we've replaced with our own bolts for the moment. We have been to Mercedes just before lunch and we ordered a bunch of stuff. Mirror glass, because the heating element in the mirror glass on the passenger side is not working. We've ordered the mirror motor for the passenger side, as that's having a bit of a fit itself. We've ordered the parking sensor loom. We've ordered the bolts and nuts for the front bumper. We've ordered we've ordered loads of stuff. I'm sure Alex will go through it with you later on. We'll catch you in a minute.
Right then, dudes, we are buttoning up for the end of Monday. This little Ghost Rider. Lock up your doors. Yeah, it's been a busy day. So the SLS has gone with a list of parts that he's going to have to go to Mercedes and order. He's going on holiday, and then we'll probably see him again when he gets back. The midget disco is on its way. All the gluing and edging and kerfing and port glued in. Obviously the top is not, but we have got, let me see if I can lift this without injuring myself. It's a heavy boy, there is no lie. That's just the lid. So today's workings, we've got the nutserts in, ready to hold the sub down with force. These ones I marked, they're not holes, they're from where the edges get fixed to the subwoofer when you have to recone it. So we've got 45s in, 45s, bigger 45, port, 45, 45, double, some strengthening inside, and then obviously we just need to sand it, clean off all the little edges that we've got to kind of work with, little gaps like this all gets sanded down nice and neat, and then we'll stain it black wood. But it's a brilliant start, I'm dead happy. But yeah, we've got a little bit to finish, a little bit to go, but the port is all the air thought out, all the sizing and stuff like that. Dead cool, pretty excited. So we'll let this harden, dry overnight, and then we can come back to sanding, prepping, getting it ready for its top piece, kicker into it and staining and stuff. That'll be next, wiring it up. And then we've got the Warhorse, which got delivered today. I'm so pleased. Thank you, Kicker, for allowing me to have the first one. Super cool. But here we go, guys, look. There it is. Kicker Warhorse. The first one in Europe. And it's in here. Dead excited for that. And we are gonna pair it up with this little monster here. Can't wait. Dad's excited.
We're going to blow the nails out of the building.
It's going to be good. But we will come back to you in the morning. I don't know if we're going to get Jody this week because I think he's having an MOT inspection on his vehicle again. So that could be a few days out. But for now, it is what it is. Major power. Major power, major box, major sub. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. It's obscene. Right, see you in the morning. Crackhead.